Yeah. What up? Huh? What's wrong, Lana? You feeling alright? Wow! Her camera? So you lost your camera? When did you lose your camera? Ada, when did you capture with that expensive camera of yours? What if on his missing camera is even connected to the murder? Lana, please tell me what you saw, when you know about what happened at the time of the murder. What were you doing here? Big scoop? Wonder what scoop she was after this time. Are you sure that you weren't here the entire time? So you could take a picture for your big scoop? What kind of story was it that you would hang around here? Uh-oh. Not again. Why does everyone have something to hide? Yes, Pearl. Jesus Christ. Oh, yeah. Corita's hotel room. We're in Mr. Juan Corita's room, Pearl. The victim. She makes this the crime scene, too. Not yet, you probably won't until we win Mr. On-Guard's acquittal. Just want Maya to be alright. Can you do that? Even if we want to look around the crime scene? Thank you. Do you know what's the cause of death? Looks like he was stabbed to death. There's a knife in his chest. So we were stabbed to death. There were fingerprints on the knife? That's bad. Real bad. Why was Mr. On Guard arrested? Mr. On Guard said something about a button. Something like one of the Chairman Ninja's buttons got caught on his Hakama. What? A witness? Who is it? Anyone but her. Something about the Vic that... Something that's all off, as in... Oh, no. What the hell? Flower vase, maybe? The flowers on the floor, I don't know what they are. Looks like Mr. Corita had dinner last night. Tomato juice, huh? They had all the food at the award show last night. I wonder if the stars had gone on stage after only eating a meager meal like this. beautiful wine glass and there's tomato juice in it. There's a bottle of it on the table over there. That's probably where it came from. What seems weird? She's right. The flower vase was broken and the makeup is strewn everywhere. This is a guitar case, I guess. A little beat up, but it's still usable. Maybe we forgot to bring it to the show? Said that Bright Red guitar was the German Ninja's signature item. It's true. Huh? This guitar case is wet. It's only wet on the top of the lid. No wonder inside the case. This is water, isn't it? We're in Mr. Matt Algard's dressing room. This is our client's room. That is correct. How did you know him, Miss Lawyer? Oh, you're not totally right, but you're not totally off either. Adrian Andrews. Alright. She may be of small stature, but appearances can be deceiving. I assume the first thing you need to know is... Yes, that's correct. Before the award ceremony, I had dinner with Mr. Ongard. Yeah, about as fun as Miles Edgeworth. Anyway. After the show ended, you came back to this room? Preparations of the post-ceremony show, I guess. That's when you find his body, isn't it? She does seem to be as mentally tough as nails. Why'd you have to go and say something like that? Mr. On-Guard's manager. Speaking of managers, did the victim, Mr. Kurita, have one? He didn't? Greetings, Ace off. That's off, I should say. That's off. Reminds me of, the Atelier games. The Atelier Iris games, I should say. It's doing quite well. Working on the last case of the second Phoenix Wright game. I thought so. That's from the, I believe, the second Atelier Iris game. I've actually played the first three. I've played the Atelier Iris games, but I've only beaten 1 and 3. Ah, nice. Pearl, calm down and hang in there. I'll buy you a juice later, alright? I assume you're familiar with the Phoenix Wright games. Ace off. The only Phoenix Wright game I actually have not played is the 5th one, Spirit of Justice. I've played the first 4, but I've not beaten the 4th game. I've played the first 3 and beaten the first 3. Ace Attorney, Justice for All, which is this one, and of course the 3rd one, Trials and Tribulations. I've also played the 2 Miles Edgeworth games as well. I've actually played all 3 of the original games in all 3 of their versions. This game actually originally came out in 2001 for the Game Boy Advance. Actually, it was the first game that did. Then it came out a few years later for the Nintendo DS. This is actually the 2nd remake. A very damn good one, I must say. How far did you get in this game? She can be a bit stuck up, but trust me. There's one character who is even worse. She's actually in the 3rd game. I'm not gonna reveal her name until we get down to the third game, but ay 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 ay. Ah, the eeny miny case. I actually worked on that one last week. That was a huge pain. And just last night, I actually finished the Turnabout Big Top case. The murdered ringmaster. I appreciate the follow. But a hunch that this woman knows more than she's letting on. She must know why one Karita was killed. Do you have any ideas as to why Mr. Karita was murdered? I'm just doing my job, so do you have any ideas? Oh no. 4 Psycho-Ox. Uh-oh. Here we go. Yep. Actually, that's one of my well-known catchphrases. Yeah. There's gonna be more and more of these lately. This is actually the only game that you actually have to use the Magatama, at least to my knowledge. I actually have something to show you. One moment, please. That is my YouTube channel, well, my current one. I actually have 2, but I don't use the other one much anymore. Oh, jeez. Surprisingly, not all of it has. Not all of it's gone to shit. One thing I should mention, I'm also a Let's Player as well. I've actually been a Let's Player for actually almost 13 years now. I've actually close to 50 Let's Plays over the last 13 years. One. Yep, Steel Samurai. Well, former Steel Samurai. One thing that's actually interesting is, considering I've only had considering I've had this YouTube channel for only for a little over a year, I have close to 400 videos already uploaded. Let's see, the games I actually streamed and Let's Played, I did the .hack GU games. Well, the first 3. Legend of the Mystical Ninja, Shadowrun, Super Nintendo version. I did the first Phoenix Wright game, working on the second one. And Secret of Mana, the remake. Oh, I agree there. I also own several of the Shadowrun novels. I actually have played the Genesis version, but personally I think the SNES version is better. I'm waiting for the online version to come back. It's supposed to be coming back within the next couple months. Not sure if you're a fan of the Saints Row series. I actually found out some information. Saints Row 5 is coming. Expected to be coming out around this time next year. And it's going to be going back to its roots. Good old gang wars. What I also found out is that it's going to have a lot of customization between character customization, vehicle customization, and not only that, but building customization as well. The one thing that they actually didn't do much work on. Best thing, they're gonna bring it back to co-op. Oh, that's gonna be amazing. Anyway, Mr. Powers, can you tell me a little bit more about the Nickel Samurai TV show? Nickel Samurai is an action hero program aimed towards kids. It's a sequel to the Steel Samurai. This time there are 3 samurai brothers: Aluminum Samurai, Tin Samurai, and of course the Nickel Samurai. To love Y in Neo Tokyo. True. Let's see. Wait. A love what? Love Y. Interesting. This girl Sayo works at a tea shop, and all 3 guys fall for her at the same time. That's why I'm waiting for the Shadowrun online version to come back. That's actually a co-op game too. They shut down last year. They shut down the servers because the original company that owned the franchise went out of business, and then a different company bought the franchise. I guess Y shape is like 3 brothers colliding over the same over this one girl. Whoa. True. It was oh, what the hell was the name of the company? Cliffhanger. Speaking of game companies, Epic Games is in hot water. Several people actually sued the company for refusing to let their kids know that their main game, Fortnite, is as addicting as cocaine. Not that it matters to me, because I don't play the game. Technically, it is partially their fault, because they should have actually informed them. Sounds like an unusual situation, like Romeo and Juliet times 3. Forbidden Love Story is really big with the office ladies. That figures. I'm actually not sure. Not really sure why, but this is also why I don't play too many online games. Well, not so many PC games. Whether it be Overwatch, I prefer the PS4 version. Whether it be Minecraft, and of course Fortnite. The one game I absolutely refuse to get, though, is the upcoming, that horrid Final Fantasy VII remake. I am a proud Final Fantasy VII hater. There's only one game that deserves, only one Final Fantasy game that deserves a remake, and that's Final Fantasy VI. Within the past week, I got kicked out of 5 Twitch channels simply for insulting Final Fantasy VII. Well, teach their own. If I was in charge of making a new remake, hands down, I would actually kill the Final Fantasy VII remake and make a Final Fantasy VI one instead. Well, for one, Sephiroth is a complete mama's boy. Everyone thinks he's the greatest villain. No. Everyone says that Sephiroth actually killed Aerith, which he did not. Everyone knows that Cloud did. And everyone knows that the best Final Fantasy villain of all time is Kefka. Can't believe she's really considering it. So what's this German Ninja TV show like? Remake of an old movie that's made. Well, I am a huge fan of martial arts shows and movies. Ah, yes. Kefka. Kefka's awesome. I would say the only Final Fantasy villain who's even close to it as awesome as Kefka, I think I'd have to go with Zeromus from Final Fantasy IV. Interesting, that's probably why they call him the German Ninja. Can't climb walls, but It's a musician. I actually have something to show you. And yes, it does concern Final Fantasy VII. If I can find it, I'll show it to you. Watch that. And yes, this is what you're gonna see is truth. I never post lies. I only post facts. Ninja with a bright red guitar. Princess Mazzola. German versus the Muromachi 5. Interesting. I'm pretty sure they spelled Muromachi wrong though. Too bad for him. Figures. I don't like pop music. I'm a rocker myself. I listen to some J-pop. That's about it. Watch that video and then tell me what you think. So Mr. Powers likes this type of woman. What do you know about Miss Andrews? A rumor. Would you mind telling me about this gossip? Yeah. I don't have a weakness for celebrity gossip. I prefer finding out the truth and facts. Oh, really, you too, huh? What the? It's like a tabloid Miss Oldbag would read. German Midnight Rendezvous. Miss AA. Adrian Andrews. What the hell? Juan Carita didn't have a manager of his own. Which means if we're talking about a certain manager with the initials AA. Adrian Andrews, yep. Seems kind of odd, that woman, Miss Andrews, together with the biggest rival of her client? Probably just following along, not having any idea as to why he's smiling. I believe the term is one man's trash is another man's treasure. But technically, he's right. Oh, I gotta take a look at that. Superstar in an ultra-hot Mega Secret love scandal? Reliable sources say that Juan Carita has been getting in close with the mysterious yet beautiful manager to the stars, Miss Adrienne Andrews. I always save frequently when playing the Phoenix Wright games, so you never know when you're gonna screw up, especially when doing an important case like this one. There is one thing I should mention though. I'll post it. One moment. Now. Take that! Lada, will you please answer my questions? On the night of the murder, why were you loitering around the victim's room? What I want to know are the details of this scoop. Alright then, an unpleasant tabloid photographer looking for a scoop. I'm going to say that you were looking into a scandal. Could it be that you were looking for a break with a huge story? Perhaps an unfolding scandal between Juan Carita and this person? Take that! She's Adrienne Andrews, Matt Onguard's manager. The Nickel Samurai's manager, caught secretly meeting with his rival, the German Ninja. It would be the hottest story of the season, wouldn't it? Oh, I don't guess. I find things out. News source. news source? Fine. This is the article from a certain weekly tabloid. German Midnight Rendezvous? So the mysterious yet beautiful manager to the stars, Miss AA. Mr. Kurita didn't have a manager of his own. What's more, his rival, Mr. Onguard's manager, Adrian Andrews, she has the initials AA. You saw this article and thought to take some pictures of them as proof. That's why you were lurking around Mr. Kurita's door last night. What do you think? And yes, I did research on that. All of it is true. Oh, trust me, it is true. I spent over 2 years doing research into that story. True, she did wind up dead, but a lot of people still think that Sephiroth was the one who actually killed her. He didn't. He simply paralyzed her, and then Cloud drowned her. You were looking into Mr. Kurita and Miss Andrews' affair, weren't you, Lotta? There's already an article about it in one of the weekly tabloid magazines. It's no longer breaking news. Exactly. Which is why I do research instead. I do research before I ask questions. I like to get the facts first before I start questioning things. Nice journalistic integrity you got there, Lotta. Here's an interesting question. Have you seen the Phoenix Wright anime? I've actually seen the first season, but I haven't watched the recent second season just yet. I'm probably gonna do that after I finish the live streams of the Phoenix Wright Trilogy. Yeesh. This isn't the case I'm actually dreading. It's the last case of the third game, Bridge to the Turnabout. I'm not going to reveal why I dread that one, but when I get down to playing that one, you'll find out why. Yeah, I understand. Not sure if you noticed, but I actually recently reached affiliate. Reached it over the summer. I've been trying to get I've been trying to reach partner, but haven't had any luck. Haven't had enough viewers or any subs. I do have 25 subs on my YouTube channel. I really want that note back, huh? Rome wasn't built in a day. Just gotta be patient. I do have 63 followers, though, which is actually pretty good. Nah, I think she's actually pretty cool. Trust me, though, if you watch the videos from the third case, turn her out big top, you'll see how pissed I actually get. Especially with the last two videos. Oh, I'm not talking about Manfred. I'm talking about his daughter. Trust me. She might look fine, but she is by far one of the most annoying characters in the entire franchise. And yes, I do think she's worse than Wendy Oldbag. Ay, ay, ay. I'd knock that goddamn whip out of her, right out of her hand. Shove it down her throat. Ay, 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 Oh, I can believe that. I'm not sure if you played the third game, Trials and Tribulations. If you have, then I think you know which character I'm actually talking about when I actually said that there's a character even worse than the Von Karmas and Wendy Oldbag. Like I said, though, I'm not going to reveal who it is. It's a character so evil, so frustratingly annoying. It would make you want to throw your controller across the room. Good Lord. Like a lot of people say, looks can be deceiving. Big time in this case. You notice that too, Detective? Pearls noticed it before me too. And no, I don't have text skip on. Oh no. Speaking of... You can bet the instant I see her, I'll be running the 1,000-meter dash. Oh my god. Oh no. No, 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 no! Oh no. Oh no. No! Oh no! Oh my god. Give it up, Von Karma. Pitifully hopeless detectives. At least he does a better job than you do, Francesca. Go right ahead. Go right ahead, Von Karma. I'm not letting you get me this time. Go right ahead. Try it. Now, one thing I should mention about both of the Von Karmas. Did they ever realize that there's no such thing as perfection? I apologize for that. I didn't mean to. I'm gonna have to fix that when I get a chance.